Hiya, so we did the 2 lots of pleats and now it's attaching your tulle skirt to this skirt. So if you pop it in, so you're just going to match it like that all the way around at the top. But what you want to do is, when you're positioning it, you want your point to come out there. So turn it until you're happy that it's doing that. One, where's that one? Yep, that one's there. 2, that one pointing out. Obviously, want it all nice and flat as well. Yeah, but all those 4 points are coming through the little pleat holes now. So I'm just going to pin that in the 4 corners just so it stays nice and stable. I'm just going to do like a, she calls it a stay stitch in the book, so you know what she means when she says place it to under stay stitch. So basically basting stitch, your long stitch on the machine. So that's giving that bit there. Oh, that's that one there. Yeah, it has. Perfecto. Give it that. So I am going to be pressing this with an iron. Only the outer layer, so I'm going to press the tool because it probably melt. Just to give a nice, clean, crisp pleats coming down. So I've got it on number 4, which is the longest stitch that my machine does, and you're just going to go around the outside so the underskirt layer attaches to the overskirt layer, and you want to keep it kind of in the seam allowance really if you want to make a nice neat finish. And then what happens is that will pleat. When you make the top part of your pleats, it will pleat up with it and give it a more... Do you want this to look really cute in green, like a Tinkerbell dress as well? I might have to make one in green for one of them. That'd be quite cute. Okay, so now you're going to make your pleats at the very, very top. So if you look on your pattern, you have little darts that you probably would have cut in. I cut mine in. I marked these bits. So I put a snip and a snip. So you're going to fold it outwards. And where that crosses is where you want to tack or stay stitch it. And you don't have to like sew all the way down through. You just put a few stitches there. So then when you attach the skirt to the bodice, it has that flowy, gentle kind of pleated skirt look. What is that? I just picked up a bit of embroidery thread. Okay, so let me show you as best I can. It's kind of ruffled up a bit now. Why is it? So you'll see you've got snip lines. Well, that's what I've done on mine. You could have marked it with pen. So if you fold it out like that, fold it over, so that's the old, got it like 3. Here is where your X would be, and that is where you want to stay stitch. On the picture she's got it like this, cross 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 cross, so it should be 2 on each bit. So what I'm going to do is be careful with your underneath layers. If you're doing it this way, you're just literally sewing in a couple of stitches. That's it. You don't need to, it's just to hold it all in place. And when you put your bodice on, there's the other one. So one folds that way and one folds that way, and then it's very hard with a busy fabric because I'm the plain one really. See how it creates that pleat coming down? That bit comes back down again, and then the one underneath will come out as well. And that's the flowing effect you get at the bottom. Because what happens is when you press this, this bottom pleat will sit nice and neat like that, and it will all just look all beautiful and flowy. So I'm going to do that now, like. That's from the outside, and from the inside you can see it's like this, but when you sew it, it's going to hold it all together. See how that's forming pleats? That's going the wrong way, I need to go the other way. That's better. So if you do 4 sets of darts above your 4 pleats. There's 1 dart each side. I went a bit too far down. So that's one side done. So when I press it, it's all going to sit really nice and pretty. I hate ironing at the best of times, but this, it does make it worth it when you're sewing. The only time I really prefer, I hate ironing with school shirts. God, it drives you balmy. I think it's the most laborious job in the world, ironing. I have kind of learnt to appreciate it with the old sewing. I think I said this before. Like, sewing is so boring. That's the boring part of it, is ironing or sewing. But it does give you great results. So it's very, very beneficial. But it is boring. When my mum used to sew, she used to like have the sewing day, I think it was like Sundays, and she would sew everything. 2 out. So that's that bit done. See how small that's become now from that big hole. So I'm going to press all that, so all those pleats sit nice, because that looks bleeding awful at the minute. And then you move on to the next bit, which is the bodice of the dress. So I'm just going to press that before I do the next video, because that looks awful. But it'll make it nice and neat and tidy and beautiful. So the next bit will be the bodice of the dress. And then you'll sew this into the bodice of the dress. And you have a nice flowy skirt and a really cute top. And the bridesmaid dress will be done. And then you will be able to release these at the end. Obviously when you had it all done nice and pretty, it will look gorgeous. Thank you very much for watching. I know I've been a bit rambly tonight, I do apologise. It's Christmas and I'm so tired. I'm so tired, but you know, Christmas is for the kids and it's totally worth it. I love them dearly. But they've had a really good Christmas, so it's been lovely. But it kind of feels like it was a bit quick this year. Like I don't feel like we've really had a chance to do Christmas yet. I spent Boxing Day today with my brother, which was lovely. And his beautiful fiance and his beautiful child. So it was a really good day. So a bit of a chill day tomorrow. I need to go shopping and get some bread and stuff. That's boring. More sewing. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next part of the bodice of the foxglove dress for the wedding. Bye.